What if your country's leader stood firm against the world's most powerful nation, protecting farmers over profits, and said, "I'm ready to pay the price"? That's exactly where India stands today. This is more than economics, it's a bold stand for sovereignty. Recently, trade relations between India and the United States have been in the spotlight after the US announced higher tariffs on certain Indian exports. In today's video, we'll break down what these tariffs mean, why they were introduced, and how India's leadership has responded. Background: what happened? The US government recently announced an increase in tariffs, raising duties on selected imports from India. According to official US statements, this move is part of a broader trade and economic policy adjustment. Affected sectors include textiles, pharmaceuticals, jewelry, and agricultural products. India's official response. In a public address, Prime Minister Narendra Modi reaffirmed the importance of protecting key sectors, including agriculture, dairy, and fisheries. The statement emphasized support for domestic industries and maintaining India's long-term economic stability. Officials have indicated that discussions and consultations with trade partners will continue. Economic impact. Experts suggest the new tariffs could influence India's export revenues and create challenges for certain industries. While some companies may need to adjust to higher costs, others are exploring new markets to reduce dependency on any single country. India's manufacturing hubs are expected to adapt through innovation and diversification. The bigger picture in trade policy. Trade agreements and tariffs are a normal part of international commerce, and both countries have a history of negotiating adjustments. India continues to work with multiple global partners, including the European Union, Southeast Asia, and African nations. These strategies help reduce the risk of over-reliance on one market. What to watch going forward? Future trade talks between India and the US will be important for exporters. Businesses may look to government programs for export incentives and market access support. International cooperation remains possible, even during periods of disagreement. Tariffs and trade policies can change quickly, and understanding them is key for both businesses and consumers. India's approach will likely balance protecting local industries with keeping strong relationships abroad. What are your thoughts on how India should navigate these changes? So here's where we stand. India is choosing people over profits, asserting its sovereignty, and signaling that strategic autonomy comes at a cost. Whether that price will pay dividends in credibility or casualties in the economy, only time will tell. What do you think? Should India make selective concessions or stand rigid for its core values? Comment below and let's discuss.